Students, today we are going to study lesson number 6. It's only a matter of practice. Long, long ago, in faraway China, there lived an archer called Qin Yaozi. He was very skilled archer and could perform wonderful feats of archery. He could hit the target precisely at the center, even when it was placed at a very long distance. He liked to show off his skill to the admiring crowd that gathered around him. One day, he was practicing his skill in front of many admirers when he noticed an old man standing at the back. The man was carrying gourd of oil that were hanging from a long cane on his shoulder. All the other people were clapping their hands and praising Chin Yaozi, but this old man was quiet. He neither clapped nor uttered words of praise. He just showed there, nodding his head, and said, "It's just a matter of practice." Chen Yaozi was annoyed. "Are you an archer yourself? Do you think anyone can do what I can do with my bow and arrows?" "No, sir," the old man replied. "I'm not an archer, and I don't doubt your skill. All I said was everything a matter of practice." Chen Yaozi became very angry. "What do you know that you pass such thoughtless comments on the other people? Who are you?" "Please don't get angry, sir. I am an oil seller, as you must have guessed from the gourd. Every day I fill this gourd with oil and sell them. Over the years, I have achieved some skill in filling the gourd. If you allow, I will show it to you." Growled Chin Yaozi. Everybody was curious to see what would happen next. Patiently, the old man sat down and emptied gourd on the ground. Then he put a small coin on the mouth of the gourd. In those days, small coins had little hole at the center. Then the old man stood up, took some oil in his ladle, and began to pour oil into the gourd from a height. The oil went straight into the gourd through the hole in the coin. When the old man had finished filling up the gourd, he lifted up the coin. Not a trace of oil could be seen on it. The people watching it were speechless with wonder, but the old man only smiled. "As I said, there's nothing special about it. It's only a matter of practice. You see?" Chen Yaozi lost his anger and annoyance. He just gave a short laugh and said, "You have taught me something important today." After that, Chen Yaozi never showed off or boasted about his skill as an archer. It's only a matter of practice. This is a very interesting story. There, a man lived named Qin Yaozi who lived in China. He was a very good skilled archer. So what he used to do, he used to show his archery on the streets. So all the people used to gather and everybody used to praise him, and many admirers were there and they were going on praising him. But far away, An old man was standing and he just nodded his head and he said nothing. He never uttered a single word of praise. So Chin Yauzi was annoyed and he just went forward to an old man and he just asked him, "Are you an archer?" He said, "No, sir, I'm not an archer." "Then can you do what I have done?" "No, it's only a matter of practice," he said. "Yes, then, sir, you must have noticed me as I'm having gauze on my hands and on shoulders. I'm an oil seller and I sell oil. When I fill the gourd with an oil, just putting a small coin on it, and from top I will be pouring not a single trace of oil will touch the coin, neither from inside and neither from outside. Why is this so?" He had shown this and everybody, the whole crowd was speechless. Speechless means they couldn't speak a single word for that. And Chin Yauzi lost his anger and he said, "How this could happen? From the top, the oil is straight going to the gourd." And what is gourd, you know? It is container made from large dry fruit with a hard skin. It is a big fruit. From that, in olden days, no vessels were there. So, they were using this type of containers. And skilled means experienced, good at something. Archer, someone who shoots arrow from bow. Feat, achievement that requires a lot of skill, strength, etc. Precisely, exactly. Thoughtless comment, a statement made without thinking. And as I told you, uttered, he never uttered a single word. Uttered means said. He never said a single word. So, this what was seen by the crowd of the people, they were speechless and they couldn't say anything. And Chin Yauzi lost his anger and he just went to the old man and said, "You have taught me the lesson, a very good lesson, that nobody should boast on their skills, what they are having." So he came to know, yes, it's only a matter of practice. The old man said, "From years and years I am doing this. So that is not a big thing. That is not a big deal. What did you learn this from this, children? That you should practice. For example, if you practice the math sums, every day you will be able to do it very nicely. And if you speak English, you will be able to speak it very well. If you do reading every day, you will be able to read every day very nicely and frequently. It will become an habit. And when it becomes an habit, you will be well doing and you will be able to do and you will enjoy doing everything." So this is what it is. That it's only a matter of practice. It's only a matter of practice. As I told you, All the meanings are there of each and every word. Skilled, experienced, good at something. Archer, someone who shoots arrow from bow. Feat, achievement that requires a lot of skill, strength, etc. Precisely, exactly. Thoughtless comment, a statement made without thinking. Got, container made from large dry fruit with a hard skin, as before there were no vessels. They couldn't, so they were using dry gourds. And slowly, as development started, man started making vessels. This was the story very long ago. Very long ago. So it's only a matter of